This is the time. If you don't never watch my videos, you need to watch my videos right now. This is the time you need to watch this video. Okay? There's something that I have to tell y'all. This information is very important. And that's why I'm going to sit back. I'm going to wait a little bit for people to get on. It's very important that you share this video. Very important. Very important that you share this video. I'm about to give you information about my son, what I'm dealing with as a parent, as a guardian. Um, my son is in the hospital. As you know, yesterday he was unresponsive um, and foaming at the mouth. Um, my other son, um, whom I love, Steve-O, he was here at the time. He called 911 and he did CPR on my son. That saved his life. Okay. The ambulance get here. They take my son away. They also have to do CPR. I was actually where the ambulance is really, where they pull in. I was right there waiting for him because, as you know, you can't go in with your siblings or with your loved one or with your friend when they get sick. You pretty much have to um, stay out the waiting room. You can't even be in the waiting room, just sitting there. Um, anyways, yesterday evening, my son um, almost lost his life twice. Okay, let me tell you about the hospital. You guys, listen. Whatever you need to do, really take care of yourself. You don't want to go in this hospital. It's not about catching COVID and being sick. It's about how you get treated. Listen, y'all. So my son needed help. They don't know to this day. They think they might have had a stroke because his right hand, he cannot move it around. He has no feeling in it. Okay. Um, he has his blood sugar is very low. Uh, his liver is functioning good, but she could tell there's something going on with his liver. Okay. So my son has a lot of things against him. Let me tell you how they work though. I'm sitting in there because they allowed me to come in with my son for the first time, just in the emergency room. These people, if you're not there with your loved ones, they will not take care of them. I'm trying to tell y'all, COVID is not killing them. It's all about the people, the nurses that's supposed to be there taking care of your loved ones. You're not there to make sure that they get the best care. Did you hear me? If I wasn't in there with my child, he wouldn't got the care he really needs. He's at Holy Cross Hospital in Germantown. I live maybe a couple minutes away from there. Walking distance, I say about 10, 15 minutes. Let me tell y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, this thing got me stirred up. So my son is in the hospital right now. They got him in ICU. They got him isolated. The only way he can get his food or anything is if that one nurse brings it to him. Let me tell you that this morning they brought my son in two cold trays for breakfast. My son kept telling him that the tray was cold. He couldn't eat it. He asked could they warm it up. They said no, we can't do that because of the COVID, right? So he asked them could they bring another tray. Let me tell you what these people did. Let me tell you, and it's always our own people. This ignorant. He said, "Mom, this African woman, she's a nurse and she's really doing the most. She, I asked her something and she gets smart. She be like, you just gonna have to wait a minute, and all this other craziness. You know what I'm saying? So then I had to get on the phone and I'm sitting here talking to somebody, asking somebody, hey, can somebody go on there, and get my son another tray from the kitchen? So he said, I'm sorry, Miss Johnson, that you're going through all this. Let me call down to the kitchen and get them to bring up another tray. They bring up the second tray. Guess what? 30 minutes later, it's cold. He tell him again, why I keep bringing up the trays that are cold? Was I have a hot tray? The person at the kitchen is telling Shaheem she don't know what's going on. She's going to figure it all out. After all this time, he finally get the hot tray, but guess what? It's time to order for lunch. So my son's taking like 7 or 8 pills and just 1 hour, but he has no food on his stomach. These people are awful. And it makes me so mad. Because see, he said, because see, we don't know what's going on the inside. They could be telling you anything. You could be calling them, oh, they doing good. Everything is good. And everything is not good. You understand what I'm saying? This is crazy. So I'm calling and calling. I want to talk to the nurse, but apparently she's too busy. She can't talk to me. I understand. She got a lot of patience. But an hour's gone by and my son still ain't got his breakfast. Lunch is here. Then he gets his breakfast. He ordered his lunch. He gets it hot because guess what? The kitchen made sure she brought it to him. But she can't bring it to him. Understand this. Only the nurse can bring it to him. She knows protocol. She's the nurse. She knows that she's supposed to bring my son his plate while it's hot. No, she waits till the thing gets cold and then she brings it to him on her time. Then she gonna tell my son when he asks for a sandwich, oh, there's somebody that's far more important than you. You're gonna have to wait. What kind of nurse speaks to a patient that way? What kind of nurse do that? It'd be our own people. Our own people going up in there being ignorant. They got nothing good to say. If listen, this is my thing. I always pray for the nurses. I pray for the doctors. I pray for those essential workers. Those are still going out there. Those are that's in the kitchen cooking food so that we can eat. Listen, I pray for all of them. But at the end of the day, if you cannot do your job 100%, if you can't give your all, then stay home. If you're mad and angry, maybe you got a bad situation, maybe things not going your way, then go somewhere and pray. Gather yourself together. But you are not to talk to a patient that way. Could you imagine what my son is going through since he's been there? I'm not there. I can't see him. I can't make sure that he's being taken care of. So people that got COVID, it's not about it's not about the disease that's killing them. It's the people that's not properly taking care of them, especially if they can't breathe, especially if they can't talk to anybody. They can't call you on the phone and say, look, they're not taking care of me. I haven't had my medicine. They can't say any of that. So what we need to pray is that God put angels around our loved ones, that they be a magnet to people who really going to pay attention and really going to take care of them. Because listen, there are great nurses, there are great doctors, but not everybody is on the same page. So now I'm calling the manager on the 5th floor because I need her to call me because I can't have this. I can't have my son being mistreated. He can't move because one side of his body, they thinking that he might have had a stroke. He can't even get up and even defend himself. And yet they can't even just take care of him. They can't take care of him. And they're going to tell me, oh, Miss Johnson, go home. He's in good hands. We got him. No, you don't got him. Jesus got him. Come on, somebody. It's time to pray, y'all. We got to pray for the sick because they are not being attended to. People are not taking care of your loved ones. They're not loving on them, y'all. I seen them for myself. Here is my son was in there and they gave him something to help him, BM, of course. And no, he can't move, y'all. So they put a bedpan underneath him to use the bathroom. He uses the bathroom. We're calling them. They ain't coming. This is the emergency room. This is before he goes to the 5th floor, which is like hell. Okay. I have to go out there and ask somebody to come and to remove the bedpan from my son's bottom after he done had a BM. So he wanted to be sitting in there. It took them 15 minutes. My son was sitting in that thing for 15 minutes. Yes, I am frustrated. And y'all, I ain't going down with a fight. You understand me? And every time I call them out what they're doing wrong, I call my son 15, 20 minutes later. They have finally delivered and gave it to him. Why do I have to call and raise hell for them to take care of a sick person, which is their job? It is their responsibility to make sure that they take care of your loved ones. But they keep dropping the ball. I told no hand to come up there because I'll sit there. I ain't scared of no security. I will sit there till I talk to somebody because my son will not die in that place. Believe that. You're going to take care of my son. I know that you got 1,000 people that are sick. My son is also, but you're not going to mistreat him. You're not going to disrespect him. But he can't stand on his own. He can't fight his own. But his mama can fight. I can fight in the spirit and I can fight in the flesh. Which one do you want? Because I'm like that now. I'm keeping it 100. I got to fight to keep my son alive. You understand me, y'all? I have to fight to keep my son alive. Because some people in there ain't going to do it. You're going to need Jesus on your side. You're going to have to be prayed and prayed up. I'm trying to tell y'all, this stuff is real. This stuff is real, y'all. Protect yourself, okay? Stay in the house if you need to stay in the house. You need to go out somewhere, do what you got to do. Put a mask on, wear your gloves if that's what you prefer. But even those that do all that sometimes still get. Listen, y'all, come on now. We got to get this thing right. So I think that we've been praying a little wrong. We need to get our prayer. We need to iron some things out because I'll be damned if I sit back here and let them do that to my baby. I fight for mine. I fight for mine. And then Shaheem said he hasn't even seen his nurse. It's been somebody else coming in doing things for my son. But she can only do but so much. Her hands is tied. She coming in, and check his pulse and check his blood pressure, and she checks this and she checks that. But she's not his nurse. Where is his nurse? He haven't seen her. Where's she at? Every time I call and raise hell, then all of a sudden he gets his hot meal. All of a sudden he gets his sandwich. All of a sudden he gets his pills on time. Even my son's blood pressure medicine. Blood pressure be 250 over 180. How the heck did it get like that? Because they dropped the ball. And then be first to say, does he take his blood pressure on time at home? But he ain't at home. He's in your care. What you doing? So I just had to get on here and let everybody know. Listen, we gotta pray. We gotta get to the place of God, the feet of God. Because this thing is real. You know how you always hearing all them nurses in New York City and talking about how the patients was dying. They would come in there and they be okay. They're talking and everything. And all of a sudden, as soon as they get admitted to the hospital, they be dead. How that happen? Question. Come on, y'all. How did that happen? Because they dropped the ball. They don't take care of your loved ones properly. Some of them are just there for the money. They don't even want to be there. But I'm going to be on top of my A game. I'm going to make sure I don't call the hospital. I don't love messing with the manager. The director, who owned the place. I don't care. I'm going way to the top. I'm going way to the top. Because one thing you won't do, is kill mine. So you better come correct because you got the wrong brother in your care. So I just had to come out here and let people know, like, seriously, your loved ones get sick, they go to the hospital. I'm trying to tell y'all, constantly, every hour call. I call every hour. I let them know my name, my address. Yeah, Miss Johnson, you are. Yes, I am. I'm building a relationship with you so you understand that I ain't no game. I'm not like most people who don't call and check on their loved ones and they slip up. Well, they're in good care. They'll be okay. No, I'm gonna call you every hour around the clock. You're gonna know that I don't play no games. I am Shaheem Johnson's mother and I don't play. That's what they gonna learn today. Yeah, I'm in spiritual warfare, but believe me, I'm gonna come out winning. But I'm gonna come out with something. Believe me, I'm gonna give me a couple punches in. So y'all better be prepared. Y'all better be ready. Because let me tell you, not all these nurses are for your baby. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. And they only took him to, normally he would go to Shady Grove, when he has a little problem with his kidneys. But they said Shady Grove is swamped. So he had to go to Holy Cross. They said that Shady Grove is swamped. They can't do nothing there. So I just got to just hold my ground, call every hour, call my son, make sure he's okay, make sure everything with him is okay. You know what I'm saying? I have to be his mouthpiece. So I just want to come on and just let my people know. And I love you guys. Listen, I love you guys for those who are praying constantly for my son. It's been a roller coaster. I'm in the fight like everybody else with unemployment, not getting no money. We're all in the fight together. You know what I'm saying? But this too shall pass. What I'm trying to say, it's time for you to put your spiritual clothes on. It's time for you. It's time for you to make a stand. It's time for you to let the devil know that you won't come kill, steal, or destroy. You won't come knocking at my door. You are uninvited. Let the devil know you won't. No, he won't have my son. He won't have your kids. He won't have your husband. He won't have your wife. He won't have nothing that belongs to you. You got to raise up your voice. You got to stand strong, and you got to understand who you are. Most importantly, you are God's children. And you got to learn to put him first. He's going to work it out for your good. Trust and believe that. But I had to get on here and let everybody know what's going on. Don't just drop your loved ones off and just go on about your business. You call them every hour like Miss Johnson do. Lady J, call them every hour. Every time I call them, Miss Johnson, I'm gonna leave a little email, let them know that you're calling again. Okay, Miss Johnson, let them know another email that you call again. Okay, Miss Johnson, I'm gonna let them know that you having a problem with this. Yes, every hour until they treat my son with respect, and until they do, I'm gonna keep calling every hour. And if every hour don't work, I'm gonna show my face. That's how I'm going. Your girl, Lady J, done had enough. I had enough. I'm done. I'm not gonna let them do that to my son. And I just want you guys to know the same thing. Don't let them once you take your sick uh family members to the hospital, just make sure that you get the doctor's information, you get the nurse's information. Don't walk out until you get that information, who the last contact you was with. Make sure that you get make sure you get all the information. Make sure you get all the information. Don't walk out that hospital and you don't have all the information. Because then they're gonna ask you, well, who was you last talking to? Because we know we got a lot of people in the hospital. We don't know, we don't know, So get names, yeah. Like a police officer is kind of like pull you over and they want all your information. Yeah, you do them the same way. Pull them over. What's your name? Yes, exactly. That's what you do. Don't be nice. It ain't time to be nice. Not when you got a loved one and they're fighting for their life. We ain't being nice. We ain't playing nice no more. You guys that are righteous, we ain't playing nice no more. We done. Nice out the door. Love us or don't love us, it don't make a difference. I ain't being nice no more. I ain't being nice no more. I've been too nice. Now I'm gonna show the devil what he really playing with. Cause he won't win this. He won't win, y'all. He won't win. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. So I'm just letting you guys know. And it's going to listen, even in my praying closet, God let me to see, it's going to get worse, y'all. Oh my God. It's going to get worse, you guys. It's going to get worse. You better put on your whole armor of God, your helmet of salvation, your breastplate, the breastplate of righteousness. You better put your armor on. Your sword which is the word of God. You better have that. You better get ready because it's coming. Ain't nobody gonna be for you. We gotta learn to come together. We gotta learn to come together because the people at the hospital, not all of them care about your loved ones. It showed me on yesterday at the emergency room, and it showed me today that my son been admitted and that he's getting all this backlash and disrespectfulness and people acting like, like they don't care. You can't really get a hold of a manager right away because the hospital is swamped. Because you know why? Because that manager trusts that the nurses will come and do what they're supposed to do for every patient, treating them equally. How dare her to tell my son there's somebody else that's better off than him? He can wait. Who does she think she is? She lucky. Boy, she lucky. Lord Jesus, she lucky. But I'm done being humble. If the devil want to play a deck of cards, I'm good with that. But I'm gonna be ready. I got I got everything that I need. I got the word of God. I'm trying to tell y'all, this is a spiritual warfare. You guys got to be in it to win it. I'm trying to say, I ain't saying it's gonna be easy. I ain't saying that you're gonna shed no tears. I ain't saying that you might not be a little angry. What I'm trying to say is that you gotta put your armor on and you better be ready to fight. Because the enemy ain't fighting fair. He knows who I am. He knows I'm a praying warrior. He know where I stand. He's definitely he's definitely making himself known, but I'm making myself known too. I won't back off for nothing or nobody. So again, my warning to you, protect your loved ones. Understand, protect your loved ones. They go in that hospital, protect your loved ones. Get every name, get every number, who you talk to, emails, get it all so that you can protect your loved ones. This is your girl, Lady J. And I'm gonna go off here with a smile on my face. Y'all see? Because I ain't allowed nothing to steal my joy. I just want to come on here so I can let you guys know ahead of time what you're gonna be dealing with if you ever have to go to a hospital. Don't fall for the okie doke. get names, get emails, know the position, what they do, so that you won't have to go through the craziness. Because I'm trying to tell you, I can't see my son. I can't see everything, you guys. He's behind a door. There's a door and then there's another door. He's isolated. So there's a door and then there's another door. So he can't see outside of what's going on. So they have to come in. He can't, he can only call them through that, the red thing that you push when you need help. And when he do that, all he hear is voices. No one really comes in. The only one comes in is that nurse, and he ain't seen her. It's been another nurse coming in doing things for him. Very nice lady. Her name is Maria. Shout out to her. God bless her. I did thank her. So we know we do appreciate the nurses are that are particularly good, great nurses, and and they are taking care of our loved ones. But for those ones that are evil, that's demonstrating evil, no way, no way, no way. We're not gonna deal with that. So pray for me as I pray for you. Stand on the word of God. If you don't know God, get to know him real soon, because this stuff that we're going through right now is not going away overnight. Understand that. It's not going away overnight. It's going to get worse. You hear people saying it, scientists, you hear doctors, you hear them saying it's going to get worse. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is prepare yourself. Prepare yourself, because it's coming. Matter of fact, it's already here. This is your girl, Lady J. Peace. I love you. I'm praying for you. Pray for me. I got you. You got me. Together, one love. All right? And remember, nothing happens till you happen. So happen on today. All right? Stay focused. Stay committed to God. Love you.